Tomorrow I have a really big card show and I'm not prepared at all. So today I'm going to take you through a day in the life of a full-time sports card seller and what I do to prepare for card shows. So the first thing on the list today is a haircut. Obviously, I know my hairline is running away from me faster than Chris Johnson in his prime season, but you still got to get a haircut. So we're going to get the beard trimmed up, haircut done, and then we got to hit the bank. We got to go to the store. We got to price out cards. We got to clean up the office. We got to make sure our camera equipment is ready, everything of that nature. So we're going to go ahead. Our haircut is in about 17 minutes, so we're going to head that way. Also, I'm very sorry for the lack of content over the last week. I showed up at the show that I was going to on Friday, and I had every intention of doing a show vlog, and I got sick at the show. Like, I just started to feel terrible. And it was about yesterday, Thursday, so almost 7 days until I started feeling better. So we're good today. We're going to go get a haircut, get everything situated, and start this day. Yeah, but first stop on the list, haircut. All right, so we just pulled up to the barber shop right here. My boy Fernando is my barber. He owns it. This is Lifestyle Barber Shop in Yuba City. My boy Fern, he is my barber. He's the owner. Always takes good care of me. So we're going to head in there. I'm going to bring the camera in today. I got to start bringing the camera with me more places. I can't just be sitting in spots and just, talking to it. So let's head inside and let's get a cut. Okay, so we're out of the barber shop. Got all cleaned up, everything. I planned to record in there, and my barber said it was fine, but I forgot that today is like National Student Day or some new holiday thing that I've never heard of where kids don't have to go to school. Like, my kid's not at school, and I forgot about that, and there was like everyone in the world bringing their children in to get haircuts because Sunday is Easter. And even though they said it was okay, I just having the camera on in a barbershop and there's kids in the background, parents are a little indifferent about it. At card shows, it's different because there's so many people with cameras. It's different than a barbershop. So we're all cut up now. We're going to head next door to Dunkin'. I'm going to get something to drink real quick, one of those refresher things, and then we're going to head to the bank and continue on with our day. But haircut's done. It is 10:36. We were in there for about 45 minutes. So let's head to our next stop.
You can go ahead and pull forward to that second window. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So we ended up at McDonald's instead because the line at Dunkin' was super long. So we're here to grab this. Line was here, so I figured I'd just grab lunch and something to drink at the same time. But yeah, I'm not sitting in a 20-card line at Dunkin' for a coffee. So we're just gonna get a Diet Coke and a McChicken and go about our day. All right, we just pulled up to the bank. We're going to go withdraw the cash for the show. So bag is empty now. It'll be full right about now. And full of cash. All right, so we withdrew $4,000. That is going to be our bankroll for the show. That's what I pulled out for the last show. It's what I pulled out for this one. My goal every show with $4,000 is to make $1,000. So that is buying and flipping at the show, and then whatever I bring home as well left over and sell there. We want to make roughly $1,000 each weekend. That is the sustainable model that I have to continue to pay bills and everything like that and continue to grow the business. So we're going to head home. I got to price out some cards. I'm going to show you some new stuff that we're going to have in the case. And yeah, so we got our cash. Got the cash, and we are ready to head home and continue working. All right, so we're back home now. We're at our desk. It's kind of hard to see, but we're at our desk, and we're going to be pricing out some of the stuff that we're going to be taking to the show tomorrow. So all of this stuff was from the last show. All the comps are still correct. There's a ton of cards in here. So all those are still correct. We have a couple recomps right here, about 5 recomps. And then we have 7 or 8 new comps. And it's things like this. Justin Fields 1 of 1. 1 of 1 PJ Washington. Game used Tim Duncan patch out of 25. Another 1 of 1 PJ Washington gold. A Burrow Spectra out of 50. Will Anderson Jr. RPA. Trying to get it through the light. And then Kyle Pitts RPA. Kind of see it right there. So good amount of stuff there. And then just some basic stuff to re-sticker. Jason Tatum out of 99, a blue glitter Steve Nash, Obi Toppin on rookie auto out of 99, and a Cam Whitmore rookie out of 5. So some stuff we need to recomp. So let's take a moment here and get through some of these comps and give you a little time lapse of what that looks like. So that was a 10-minute time lapse. Obviously, I probably fast forwarded it to about 30 seconds or whatever it may be. In the future, I'm going to have it kind of set up to where I can see my keyboard and things like that. But all these are now comped. So everything's been recomped. The Matt Cain, the Cam Whitmore, Obi, Steve Nash, everything's up there. One of my favorite ones that I'm bringing is this Kyle Pitts. See if I can get it to zoom in and kind of... I love the patches on this. That's a gold standard RPA to 49. I'm very excited. I think Kyle Pitts, I know everyone says it every year. Kyle Pitts is due. He's got to be due. I just don't know what point he is going to be, but we will see. Turn down the exposure a little bit, the light behind it. But yeah, this Kyle Pitts, I think he's finally due for a big season. The Fields iMac 101, nasty patch there. And then the Duncan, both 101s there. One of my favorite cards of the weekend. Little blue disco, Burrow on the Spectra, Will Anderson RPA, Aaron Blanchfield patch auto out of, I believe that's out of 10. One of the better women's UFC fighters. And then still have this card. It's been months, man. It's been literal months. This is a Sweet Swatch triple memorabilia out of 25. We have a 1 3-color patch and 2 4-color patches. Ryan Braun, Hunter Pence, Jeff Francoeur. One of the coolest cards that I have right now. See if I can get that to focus a little more on the camera, but nasty card. Nasty card. Still have it, but we will see. So everything there is comped now. Didn't have a ton of inventory left. Just did another deal with my buddy Hawk the other day. So he bought a bunch of our big stuff. So we don't have a ton, but it's enough to get some eyes looking at the cases, and that's what's important because we're mainly there to buy. We're mainly there to buy all day tomorrow, but we have roughly 30 cards to put out, so... all those are comped out and they're ready to go. All of these right here, I bought over the weekend at the last show. All of these are going to go on eBay right now. I'm going to scan them in. James Harden, Panini Black out of 15. CJ Stroud, Prism Red out of 299 from Draft Picks. Aaron Judge, Optic Lime Green. He just went yard again today. Big home run. Jahmyr Gibbs, Optic Teal out of 299. Revolution, Justin Jefferson out of $4.99. And then I don't know what this is worth. I saw it. It was an Upper Deck Portraits of Connor Bedard. I thought that was pretty neat. So we're going to go ahead and list all of these in the next few moments. It's literally 6 cards through Card Dealer Pro with the scanner right here. It's going to take us literally 2 minutes to scan and then 5 to upload. So we're going to get all the cards for tomorrow's show back in the Zion case. We're going to get our tape gun, our price gun and stuff back in there and get that bag packed, and then we're going to list these. So let's keep going. So one thing that I really enjoy about going to card shows when I don't have a table like last week was going through bargain bins and just standard value bins on tables and looking for things. This price tag right here, it's a little small, you're not going to be able to see it, says $10, and it was on this card right here. That is a James Harden Ruby from Panini Black, numbered out of 15, 4 out of 15 on the print. Now, the thing about this card is it's FOTL, which is first off the line, which is the more expensive boxes for any product. FOTL is always more expensive and has different inserts. They're FOTL exclusives. This card is an FOTL exclusive. There's 2 listings. There's no sales on eBay of it. 2 listings up, both of them for over $80. I got this in a lot with 5 other cards, those other 5 that I showed you, and I paid $15 for all 5 cards. This card alone, I just listed it for $59.99. Obviously, I'll take offers on anything on it, but there's been other numbered ones, I believe an out of 49 that sold for like 25 or 30 bucks, and I paid roughly $3 for this FOTL card. So it is up on eBay now. It is waiting for a new home. And I have never been more excited. And that's why you go through value bins, because a lot of times people don't know what they either have, or they just don't take the time to comp everything out and they just throw a price tag on it. So if this sells for even 30 bucks, I paid $3 for it. That is a massive profit on one card right here. So great find on my part, and it is now listed on eBay. So all of those are listed on eBay. Every single thing was priced up that I showed you, and that took roughly 35 minutes for everything. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to pick up the book we've been reading right here called YouTube Formula, and we're going to read for about 2 or 3 chapters, and we will check back in after the reading's done. I don't have a lot more to do today since everything's priced, everything's kind of picked up. I do have a new scanner that I need to set up right here. I just have to kind of find room for it. My office is just a disaster, but yeah, great find on my part. All right, so everything is pretty much packed up and ready to go. Showcase is in the car. The cart that we use to haul everything is in the car, and it looks like everything's all priced out. So I have a little more reading to do, but we'll take a look right here. One Zion case. We have our money bag right here ready to go. Priced out cards right here. Price gun. I do need to I have sticky notes and a pen. I do need to take some top loaders and some team bags and stuff and move those into here, and then get the other Zion case right there. But yeah, that's pretty much all taken care of, and it's only about 4 o'clock. So I have the rest of the day, eat dinner, hang out with my family, things of that nature. So it's been a good one. But this will be one of the last videos you guys see of me in this room. I'm swapping rooms in the house. So the master bedroom is actually smaller than my office. So we're going to move the master bedroom stuff for my wife and I. We're going to move into this room, paint this room, and I'm going to be in the other bedroom now. So we're going to see a whole new setup over the next few weeks. This will be probably the last video you see in this room. But I have a lot of plans for what that other room is going to be, and I hope you guys are excited for it. But that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys haven't already, please smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new. We're closing in on 1,000 subscribers. Like I said before, we're going to do a giveaway when we get there. Not sure what it's going to be. Most likely a PSA graded slab of some sort. It's going to go out to one person who is subscribed on here. And yeah, like I greatly appreciate all the support, man. It's been absolutely insane. Looking at the numbers here, 60 subs in like the last 2 weeks, tons of different views, especially on the reels, and it means the world to me. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. I love you all. Stay safe and have a great day.